Our next speaker, with his speech titled, The Other Language, is Chris, myself. Thank you. Mr. Toastmaster. I'd like you to think back with me, if you will, to your childhood. Maybe when you were asking your parents for something, it seemed a little far-fetched. Maybe you were asking if you could have ice cream for dinner tonight. Or maybe you're a 16-year-old saying, hey, can I borrow the car for a party tonight? Or maybe you're asking, can I have double the allowance? And your parents say, you know what? I'll think about it. And you know in your heart of hearts, and you feel in your gut, that's not going to happen. That means no. It means absolutely no. And while they said yes, or they said I'll think about it, you know it means no. Or maybe in an even worse situation, you're at a job interview. And you sit through the interview, you ask your questions, you answer your questions, you feel you give some good answers. And at the end, the guy says, you say, what's the next step, Mr. Interviewer? They say, we'll get back to you, Ken. And you know in your heart of hearts and in your stomach, they're not getting back to you. Or if they do, it's not good news. And even though they said they'd get back to you, somehow you know it's not true. You know how you know that? It's because of their body language. Whether or not you know it, communication is only 35% verbal. 35% of what you say. At least 65% body language. It's very important, and it's an underutilized skill that everyone can develop. So, in the next few minutes here, I'm gonna hopefully teach you all a little bit of basic body language, and then hopefully a way you can utilize it for yourself. First thing with body language we're going to cover is negative body language. There's some very simple tells and keys you can see, even when you're giving a speech to the group, that'll key you up and let you know things aren't going the right way, or you don't have them in the place you want them. Things to look for, number one, arms. I think everybody knows that crossed arms are a bad thing. Another really bad thing arms can do is touch the face or cover the mouth. Those indicate they don't like the speech, or if they're covering their mouth, they indicate they don't think you're telling the truth a lot of the time. Another bad indicator in body language can be minimal expression. If somebody's sitting and staring at you with a very stoic face, not moving their face at all, it's a good indicator that it's not going well for you. Another thing is a tilted head. If they're looking down or to the side, it's not the indicator you want. Or if they're falling asleep during your speech, you're definitely doing terribly. Another indicator in body language is their body not tilted toward you. So I'm talking to Larry, and Larry's turning his body this way. It's not open to me at all. He's turned the other way. That's an indication, again, it's not going well. He's not enjoying our conversation, or he's not buying into it. Eye contact, very key in body language. If they're looking you in the eye, if they're not looking you in the eye, bad indicator, they don't believe you, they're not interested, something's going wrong. And lastly, their physical stance, if their ankles are locked together like so, or they're keeping their distance from you, not a good indicator of good body language. Conversely, there's a lot of things you can look for that are positive body language. And they're the opposites of those things. Instead of the crossed arms, if somebody's sitting to you with their arms apart, it's a good thing. They're open to you. They're opening their body to you. Communication's going well. Another huge one, being in sales, I use this as an indicator of what's going on. If they have their palms up and open towards you, that's a great sign. Other positive indicators are the opposites of other things. Head straight ahead and up, not tilted, is a good sign. Making direct eye contact with you, another good sign. Things are going well. In terms of their feet and their stance, feet apart, again, open, not in a defensive position, a good thing for you. And then a closeness. Closer is better. Too close can be uncomfortable. Closer is better. There are ways you can use this in your daily life, especially if you're a salesperson, is to mirror someone's body image, or body language rather. How you do this, if you're sitting in a meeting, or you're meeting with somebody, and they're not buying into what you're saying, or it's not going well, you want to mirror their body language. Subconsciously, this tells them, hey, this guy's like me, he's doing what I'm doing. So if they're in the meeting and they're leaning back, and their arms are folded, lean back, fold your arms. Subconsciously, This lets them know that things are going the same way, you guys are on the same page. Ways to improve your body language skills and incorporate this, I actually learned from a great speaker named Prez. You can watch videos with the sound off and start to judge body language, get used to seeing body language, get used to using it, or get used to recognizing what's going on with people's body language. So hopefully now, every time we talk, we're all going to be super close together, arms wide open, feet apart, and we're going to have great conversations. Thank you.